Hello, welcome. This is Sam of Sam Bookery, and today I wanted to show you guys my new Grand Tour Sketchbook and show you a different method for assembling my sketchbooks than the one I normally teach. So let me show you the kit, and then it's a super simple method, and then we'll get right to assembling the journal. These are the color palettes for the kit. I like to put these together for each of my sketchbooks just to give you, if you are using them as coloring pages or for journaling it or whatever, just some ideas of different colors that would go with the theme. Then we've got some journaling cards and the two pockets. Here's our cover and our lining. And here are the pages. I just printed out the pages with sketches on them. It also comes with blank, dot, grid, ledger. I think there might be another one, but it comes with lots of different more blank pages too if you just want to put together a little blank journal to write in or journal in. So super simple. Print these out. You print the cover and the lining on cardstock, and then these come on that page too. So these will all be in cardstock, and then print the pages. You can print them on whatever you want. I use 32-pound copy weight paper. I think it'd be a little thick if you printed them all on cardstock. If you print them on cardstock, you probably couldn't fit as many pages into the journal. But mine are on regular paper. Cut everything out, and then I did go ahead and I scored the lining. I haven't folded it yet, and the cover. And to assemble the cover, we're just going to glue the lining on the back side of the cover. You can use a glue stick, tape, whatever. I've got some art glitter glue here that I'm going to use. And then just line up the lining. It should be the exact same size as the cover. So just match up your corners. And we'll just let that dry. And what you want to do after you cut all of these out is go ahead and fold them all in half both directions, just lining up the edges. And I like to use a bone folder to set the creases, but it's not necessary. So we're going to do that to all the pages. I did some of them already. And I am doing, so each sheet has two double spread of pages. So this will be on like one sheet you print out. So there's 3 of the pages with the sketches on it. So those are the ones that I'll be using on mine. And we'll see how that works. Normally when I make these, my traditional method, it can take 5 of these pages. So we'll see. This one's already done, and this one. Okay, so our cover has had a second to dry here. We're going to go ahead and fold this in half, crease it, and we can set that aside. We can add the pockets later. Now we want to hook together the pages. And we're going to do it in an accordion fold. So we're going to take one face up and one face down and overlap the pages like this and glue them. And then we'll do the next one. So that's one long sheet, and then we'll fold it up and attach it to our cover. So just start with one face down, one face up, and we're going to just put glue here, and we'll lay this on here. You can use glue stick, art glitter glue, tape, whatever you have on hand. And then since we've already folded it both ways, you can see the crease here, and we want to line up that center fold as well as the top and the bottom. Okay, and now we're going to put glue here and place the next page on here. We're just going to continue in that fashion till we hook all of our pages together. One's going that way, and so far here's what we have. So we are going to put this one here. So just keep double checking you haven't flipped anything upside down, and you can also decide what order you want your pages to be in. I don't really have a preference on this one since I'm just doing all the sketches, but if you're trying to alternate like sketches and lined pages, just keep an eye on which ones you're putting next. All right, so let's line this up. And we'll do this one next. So for the Grand Tour collection, I kind of stuck with like cityscapes, luggage, maybe images of things that might have been collected on traveling, as well as images of like the train cars or the hotel lobby. So those are the kind of sketches you'll see in this sketchbook. All right, one more page. Now, with this method, let's see. Let me see. I'm going to stick that one down. Let's check our accordion. So we will have to cut off one of the images and lose it. So now we can decide, since this is already the beginning and this will be the end, this is going to be glued here. So I'll have to lose the teapot or this room, like the hotel lobby. We'll just cut this off. So you can cut it or you can tear it. Let's see. Well, actually, now that these are two separate, I could glue either one of these on to the end. So we're just going to glue one on the end here. You know what? I'd rather lose this purse. It's a leather purse she collected traveling through Spain. At least that's the story in my head when I'm putting together these kits. I like to have a story on, you know, what's happening so I know what images would look good. All right. Let's put this last one on here. I might have put it too close, but it'll be okay. Okay, now I need to fold it up. The last white piece is going on the bottom. So put that down and then accordion fold this way. And we are going to glue this white page to our inside lining of our cover. And now we've got an accordion fold little sketchbook here. So I'm just eyeballing where I'm going to want to put this. It doesn't need to go all the way into the fold here because the covers are bigger than the pages and you want to accommodate this bulk. So you want to put it more towards the outside edge so that the cover can fold over the bulk of all the pages. So let's put some glue on here. Now I'm going to make sure, yeah. Let's see here. And we've got some pockets. I can put a pocket right here on the front cover. Might be able to fit both of them here, actually. This will stick out though, so I may save that pocket. Put these 2 cards in there. What do you guys think? Oh, see, I wish I could just see. Let's just save this as a 3rd journaling card. And I'll just tuck all of them in the pocket. All right, we are done. Let's look at this journal now. So here's our cover. Here's the back. You open it up, you've got a nice pocket to store some ephemera in. And then your pages will come out like this. And that does make it a little easier to work on if you are coloring or painting using watercolors in here, because now you can get the whole thing out on a nice flat surface and not worry about trying to hold the, you know, the notebook or the sketchbook open. Super easy accordion fold method. I don't know, this might be my new favorite way to make these sketchbooks. And there you go, all done. So this can be done with any of the sketchbook kits I have in my shop. If you want to see the regular way, or the way I've been previously putting them together, I'll put a link to some of the other sketchbook videos in the description. If you want to see this particular one, I'll link it on the end screen of the video and in the description too. But I thought it's fun to show you guys different ways to assemble the same printable. Kind of gives you more options. Once you purchase a printable, you can print it as many times as you want, and just show you different ways that you can put them together so that they're useful for you. All right, that is all I have for you guys today. I really appreciate your kind comments and for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.